She has another quote here about how social media isn't actually the root of those toxic pressures. It can certainly doesn't help it.
Right.
Might even make it worse. But
Right.
it's not necessarily the root of it, is what she's claiming here.
Yeah, right. So this is in a conversation she's having with Scott Galloway, and who's I don't even know. He's a professor at NYU, but kind of a businessy, podcasty, sort of internet personality dude. A lot in the tech space in particular. But at any rate, she's being interviewed by him, and he asks, like, hey, you know, you talk about these affluent kids who are now like profoundly at risk. You know, do you think social media is really the cause of it? Is that what's been the accelerant? And so she says social media is certainly a magnifier and an accelerant to these toxic pressures, but it's not the root of it. And again, I think that's true in general for all of us, for whatever that's worth, where it's like we know, just real quick, like parents at home, you know, like social media is bad for your kids. Like it's a fact. We know this. We have the data. It's like giving your kids a pack of cigarettes. Like, don't do it. Okay. We know it's bad for them. But it's not like it created the bad thing. All it does is magnify. And this is, I don't know why I believe in original sin and that like we have a sinful nature, is because it's like, hey, when we all got together, what happened? Oh, we started just destroying each other. You know, like it's just a fact. So anyway, so it's not the root though. The root of this, she says, is a lack of mattering universally, a lack of feeling valued for who we are at our core. We feel valued now for what we achieve, how much money we make. Society tells us certain people matter more. Those influencers matter more. Those with the most likes matter more. What I see as a social media crisis is a crisis of mattering, and that goes much deeper than social media. Yeah. I mean, I think that just hits, and it's very interesting. I'm a big fan of he's actually a psychologist named Richard Beck, but he also is just very deeply read in theology. And so he has a Substack where he mostly writes about theology, but he has a book called The Shape of Joy, in which his whole argument is that really the psychological research now is uncovering again and again and again in 1,000 different ways that the core issue for so much of the sort of mental health epidemic we live in is this meaning crisis, is this lack of mattering in this world at a deep universal level, that it's like, I can matter like to my friends or to my parents or to my teachers, and like that's good and we need that. Like that's how mattering kind of puts skin on. But like if I don't have cosmic significance, it is really hard to overcome some critical, debilitating mental health crises we can have. And so I think she taps into that, and I think the cosmic scale plays into that as well.